guys, here we are with the new Cage Warriors Bantamweight champion, Liam Gittins. That was awesome. I mean, that was everything that we expected and more. Because we knew what Reece was going to do, and your game plan was perfect. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your sprawls were awesome. I mean, every time he shot in, your sprawls were perfect. And that first round was crazy. Do you know what I mean? When you opened them up. And that seemed to be the game changer, certainly for him. How was it for you? How was the whole match for you?
Good. I knew I was going to be the hardest person Reece fought.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people are used to the sight of their own blood as well. Yeah. I'm not sure if Reece has actually been cut open before, so that would be a new experience.
I think he may have been once.
Was it? What fight was that? Do you remember? Wasn't Kingsley, was it?
No. I don't even think it was on. It wasn't on Cage Warriors. So
was it earlier on? Right, okay, that makes sense. So some people haven't, though. You'd be surprised. Some people, especially when they get a lot of first round finishes, they do well. Grapplers, they didn't often do it, but no, he dealt with it very well. Really did. As for the sprawls and the grappler, I think a lot of people underrate me. I was looking at a lot of the comments. I didn't reply to them, but a lot of people just see me as a striker, and I'd say I'm probably one of the most well-rounded people on Cage Warriors. Like, I've really came from initially striking. When I joined Next Gen, I did a lot of wrestling. I wrestled Edward Walls for 3 rounds. I didn't get a finish, but I did it. I've really worked on rounding myself through it. I think that the jits is probably the thing that I need to add more in. But for MMA, I'd say I'm one of the more, if not one of the most well-rounded people. And I just hate getting called one or the other. You know, people call me a striker if I've had like a striking fight last fight, and it's just it's irritating.
Well,
you know?
I know. Obviously, firsthand, Reece's wrestling, Reece's
it's good, isn't it?
It's phenomenal. Yes. So when I saw him coming in and shooting, and every time he shot, you had an answer for it.
Yes.
I mean, I was like, that's a perfect game plan.
Yeah, well, the whole fight camp, I got put together with Matt Camilleri. I got put together with Cage McEwan, who's, you know, I don't think a lot of people know how good his grappling is. It's phenomenal. He was like, the start of the camp, he was just taking me down, subbing me. It was horrible. He's like, he'll get hold of you, and he's deceivingly strong.
Yes.
And people just don't know that about Jake. I do grappling with Nathan. Obviously, he was injured a lot of this camp, but I've done years of grappling with Nathan. Years of grappling. I've done years of striking with Luke. Do you know what I mean? So, like, to think that I wouldn't be able to deal with a certain style is crazy. Like, you just look at the sparring partners, you know. You know, so I was more than ready for it. I was a bit nervous, but I was more than ready for the fight. You know.
Yeah. You don't become a champion with just one style. I mean, that's
very hard. Very hard. Yeah. It's like even Luke. He's a striker.
Yeah.
He wrestles all the time. He's very good at getting up. He's very good at tripod and not getting his back taken. You know.
Yeah.
you don't become champion with just one. Yeah. You were definitely right. Yeah.
The one thing I liked as well was you were listening to your corner.
Yes.
Because how many times I've been in there and I didn't listen to my corner. You know what I mean? So, and it's difficult because obviously the noise was crazy, but your corner was telling, especially when he went down to the ground, you were like, move away, and you were like moving backwards, and you were listening.
I tried to do it without looking, but sometimes hard. But no, going in, we said, if you get taken down, you're in a tough spot. You've got 5 rounds. It's okay to give him a round. If you're in danger, give him a round and come back heavy the next round. I didn't need to do it in there, but I knew if they said stay down, stay down. Up, get up. Engage in the grappling, engage with it. Don't engage. I looked at them, they were like, don't enter his guard. He kicked me in the face at one point and hurt me a bit. And they were like, don't deal with it. And I was like, okay, I trust you guys. Yeah, it is. I've cornered people before at a low level, and you know, when they don't listen to you, it's frustrating. But it takes a lot of rapport with your coaches. It's something that when I first moved to Next Gen was a little harder because I didn't know them as well. Over the years, it's built, and they've understood me as a fighter. I've trusted them as coaches, and that's what you get. You get a good performance out of it.
Rimmer's an awesome coach as well. Absolutely brilliant. I hear so many good stories about Rimmer and obviously Next Gen.
Boss, isn't he? He's boss. Ellis is a boss too, you know. Vent's a very good corner man. People don't know that about Vent. He's very calm.
Yes.
I like a calm corner. I hate a chaotic corner. I'm like, I get flustered quite easy, which is kind of funny because I'm quite a chaotic fighter, but I need a calm corner, which is kind of weird, but I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's next then? Obviously, you're going to go home. We talked about the family earlier on, so you're going to go home, see the family, and just chill.
Just chill and see what comes, really.
Yeah.
No rush. I'm turning 27 in December, so I'll be 27 coming on next year.
The thing is, you're Cage Warriors champion now, so that means they need to come to you.
Yeah, just see what's offered. Like, I people saying about the Contender Series, I think I prefer obviously you prefer it, but I prefer a UFC fight or to defend for the for the Contender Series, I wouldn't like to go and like, would you have to vacate the title to do that, or like how does that work? Like, I wouldn't like to do that. I'd like to keep the title until.
I think you do, yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that. Yeah. I think that's a long shot. I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah,
a bad idea because the shit hot on there. They are really good on the Contenders. Yeah. Not that I don't think I can hang with them. I just think why not just defend the title on Cage Warriors then go up. Yeah. You know, but you know it's all in the air. All in the air. I don't really know. My coaches know better than me. Yes. I just go and fight. Yes. So yeah.
Anybody you want to shout out then? Any friends, family? You mentioned a few people already.
You know, obviously, my family, Tegan, Reagan, a little Colby who's 6 weeks old. All my sponsors. I really should have brought my top in here.
How many fighters remember their sponsors? None at
all. I'll try. Feel Supreme couldn't get. I'm not sure if you can get them on the banner, but Feel Supreme sponsor me. SA Nutrition, DA UK Services, which is Russ Wright, who's been with me a long time. Mob Barbers. Who else? Allure for starting my fight kit. Magic, who usually do my clothes as well. And there is one more, and I know there is one more, but if not, I'll just I'll do a post up. But to all my sponsors, thank you. I really appreciate that. All my teammates came down, the ones who did my camps with me. Yeah. You know, my brother Sam for taking. He took time off work to come up, and so did Harry. They came up, helped me. You know, Sam used to be a fighter, but he still does so much for me in talking and doing it and covering classes for me when I have to come down here. You know, there's a lot of people in my life, like my mum and stuff, that just make it all possible. Like, I wouldn't be able to do this by myself. It'd be too difficult. So, thank you.
And anybody's missed, you guys all know who you are.
Anyone I missed, thank you. But I think I just appreciate everybody who helps me and believes in me and makes it possible.
There we go, guys. Liam Gittins.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff.
My favourite interview, you were my favourite one.
Listen, we'll do another one. We'll do more.